Hi, my beautiful Aquariuses. Welcome to Penny's Tarot. I kind of hurt my finger, so we're gonna, bear with me. All right. The deck that we're using today is the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Okay. So let's quickly get into the reading and see what's in store for you. Okay. Happy holidays. Okay. I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. Also celebrate Christmas. And I want to wish also a Happy New Year because we're going into the new year. So this is perfect. So let's see what Spirit has in store for you. This is going to be your bonus reading for the holiday, okay? The holiday bonus reading, that's what I'm calling it. Anyways, Holy Spirit, please show us what our Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to see during this time. Please show us what our collective Aquariuses, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to see during this time. Thank you. My shuffling is not the best right now, but let's get into it, okay? Thank you. As you guys know, take what resonates and leave the rest. You'll know if this reading is for you. Please do not force it, okay? Alrighty. So I like to split my decks into different portions so I know and I feel the energy of it, okay? If anyone cares to ask. So at the bottom of the deck for Aquarius is we have conflict and defeat, okay? Followed by the Triumph card, okay? What I'm seeing the overall reading, it feels like Aquarius, some of you guys were tested during this time, okay? And some of you guys were tested to the point where you decided to kind of like move backwards a little bit and go see what's happening, okay? It could have been maybe talking to someone from your past, talking to someone who you're not supposed to talk to, maybe going back to a certain job that you're not supposed to do, looking for certain things that you're not supposed to be going back because you're supposed to be moving forward, okay, Aquarius, not backwards. So that's what I got here, that you guys did that, but I felt like you guys triumphed because as you guys were about to go back and see, what's popping back there? Is there anything interesting over there? Did I miss an opportunity? You quickly recollected yourself and was like, nah, I am moving forward, not backwards, right? So I feel like you guys quickly recollected your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions, and you realized there's nothing back there for me anyway. So let me just continue to move forward and make the best out of the new beginnings, the new experiences, the new triumph, right? Let me just do it and move forward because you just never know, right? So I love this for you, Aquarius. I feel like a new beginning coming up for you, Aquarius. Let's move this over here to the side. Okay, right? So the first card we got here was the Destiny card, followed by the Universe, okay? Secondly, we have Conflict and Defeat. The next one we have is Disruption. And then lastly here, we have Stand Your Ground, okay? Perfect, Aquarius. So I pulled out 5 cards for you. So the first card here is Destiny here, okay, Aquarius? So I feel here that a lot of you guys are embarking in a new destiny, in a new path. You really I feel like you asked the universe for something, God, and you're being presented with it, okay? In due time. You've had a lot of patience. You've been in a lot of I feel like a lot of you had a lot of disruptions, right? Of going backwards and feeling like, oh my gosh, am I delusional? I feel like a lot of you guys were questioning yourselves because you're a little bit afraid of this new beginning you're about to start, the moving forward of it and all that stuff. And yes, you were tempted to move backwards because you felt like you felt like you experienced so many losses. It's like, what now? Oh my gosh, are you delusional? Is this you know what I mean? It's just been a lot. But I feel like you've come to a realization when you were tested, okay? If you guys went back to maybe an old ex or somebody you used to talk to from the past, people who you used to hang around with from your past, it's like this was the ultimate you stepping backwards to go check a little bit what's going on back there, to the point where it's you realize, no, there's no point of me going backwards because it's just why waste my time when I already know what's up back there? There's nothing new, you know what I mean? So I feel like you stood your ground and you're like, no, I'm not moving the same way I used to move back in the past. I'm not, you know what I mean? You've changed your habits. You've kind of realized there's a new path. There's a new way you're moving. There's new energy you're carrying. And it's now you're going to start stepping into your power, right? Your activation of power, knowing that I'm not going to keep doing the same things I used to do in my past. Let me move forward and try a different avenue. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is working for you because I see you doing great things. Like you coming to realization that like, oh my gosh, like I need to start moving differently because that's the only way I'm going to start to gain respect, or that's the only way that I'm going to start to respect myself. You know what I mean? And like it could be, some of you guys could be like dealing with relationships in the sense where before you used to be the chaser, right? Especially my feminines, right? Like, but it's coming to a point where it's like, no, I'm the prize. Why the heck am I being the one who to chase all the time? Like, people should be coming to me. And because you're reflecting that energy, people are realizing that, like, wow, like Aquarius is not caring no more. Like, they're really moving differently this time, right? And for some of you Aquariuses as well, I see some of you guys, like, it's like what you used to do back in the day, you're not doing it no more. So if you were like the runner chaser, this time you're not going to be the runner chaser, you're going to be the person sitting. Back in the day, if you were the one sitting pretty, now you're going to be the runner chaser. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, old ways of living, it's like you're using a different avenue now. You're self-respecting yourself. You know what I mean? You're gonna choose what you want for yourself. You're not gonna let other people dictate how you should live your life in this season. Like, that's what I'm getting with Aquarius, right? Like, you're not letting people dictate what you should do in your life anymore. It's like, this is you. You're standing your ground. Perfect, right? You're standing your ground. You're doing what you believe in, what you think is right. And I love this for you, Aquarius, because it's a beautiful energy. I feel like it's about time. Wow. Let's get some clarity for each card, please. Let's get this clarity for the destiny, right? This new cycle here that Aquarius has entered into. The destiny card, please. Boom. We have the Chariot here. Okay, Aquarius. I feel like you're moving towards something new. Of course, as I mentioned before, a new cycle. Universe, clarity for the universe card, please. The Queen of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands is like a woman who's taking charge of her life. She's doing what she believes is right, like very like boss, like she's taking full on control, right? The universe is like, this is the type of energy I feel like a lot of you guys could be embodying during this season, right? This connection and boredom. Yeah, I feel Aquarius is really standing their ground here. Like, yeah, I feel like in the center, I got like this connection of boredom. To confirm that, we got the Four of Swords, right? The Four of Swords usually represents like someone being like exhausted, very tired. And I see this like during this time, like in the middle of the season, I felt you being very tired, very exhausted. Like, when are things going to change? Like, am I being delusional? As I said earlier, right? This is confirming that, like, you're like, when can I be able to make a move, right? I'm so exhausted. Things don't seem like, you know, you kind of like in a dark place reflecting on like how many losses more than how much you like you really have gained and learned, right? Like, I felt like some of you guys took some time to really like be in a dark space, right? Because here's like the Four, disconnect and boredom. If you look, you see the Four, right? This is a confirmation of the Four of Swords, right? This is confirming it. Like, Spirit's confirming it for you, right? Like, you guys were just like, oh, when are we going to be able to make a move type of this situation? Anyways, I don't need to explain that. I already said it. No reputation over here. So let's confirm the disconnect and and the last one, stand your ground. Spirit, stand your ground, please. Oh, wow. The Ten of Swords came out reversed, right? If it was this means like somebody could have been experiencing a lot of trauma, but here it's like, oh, you came out of those traumas, right? You're no longer comparing yourself to people anymore. You're no longer caring what other people think, right? Because here the person's on social media and they're watching everybody and they're being triggered by stuff, but you're reversed. This came out reversed for you. Like, so you're the opposite of that, right? You're no longer worrying about what other people think about you. You're no longer on social media caring. Like, you're just living your full life, right? You're standing your ground and living your authentic self. I love this for you, Aquarius. Like, you're in your authenticity. Disruption, right? Coming to a realization about your emotions and what you really want. Emotional maturity. Like, the Queen of Swords is somebody who is just like, she's emotionally mature. She's in tune with her emotions. She's connected. Very like, you know, very very intuitive. That's what I get when I see the Queen of Wands. Queen of Cups, very intuitive. So you've come to a realization that everybody's not right. Like, let's be real. People are living life the way that they think that they're living it. And it's like, you're no longer taking advice from nobody. You're no longer caring what people say, do, think. It's like you're in your full-on energy right now, Aquarius. It's just like, you don't care. Like, this is me season. I don't care. Ooh, let's see what cards. So I have my Listen Bitch cards and see what words come out for you. You are not one thing. You are a million amazing things. I love this. Every time I see this, it makes me feel like, I don't know, like you've stepped into the new earth, Aquarius. Like, you've tapped in. Like, you're no longer living the way that you used to live anymore. Like, that's what I see when I see this card. And then it says, listen, bitch, if you were able to believe in Santa and the Tooth Fairy, you can definitely believe in yourself. Boom. Read that. Aquarius, this is your card. This is your energy. You know what I mean? Like, come on. People told you all these lies about the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, all these things. And look at this. It's Santa season, isn't it? And it's like, you've been listening to people's stories about how you should live your life, how things should be, how this and that. All these fairy tales were fed to you. When are you going to stop, Aquarius, and listen to your story? Listen to what your intuition is telling you. Listen to what your authentic self believes who you are. When? And for you, that starts today, okay? You're leading your own life. You're leading your own path, because nobody has the answers of how you to live your life but you. Oh, cool. All right. Anyways, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed it as much as you did. Anyways, have an amazing holiday and have yourself a happy new year. See you in 2025. Bye.